Hi, I am Spantopia, but you can call me Span. How are you? I thought we could have lunch together. I've got my safe food. Sorry about the chair. A Caesar salad. I have a Caesar salad here. It's nice and crunchy. I've made up the Caesar salads without the croutons to make it gluten-free, and I've added pineapple and avocado in there as well. So I've got that. I've got this giant bottle of Lipton iced tea. Not a sponsor, but God, I wish they were. I am addicted to that substance. And I've got some extra pineapple juice if I need it. And for dessert, I've got a Mars bar. And I also have a coffee. That's like one of those sachet coffees. That's a caramel latte. And it says life is short, but so are my legs. Okay. So this room has a really noisy fridge that was exasperated by the microphone. And a construction site nearby. I'm currently at Christian's house. I'm at my boyfriend's house. And I'll be here for like 3 or 4 days. I think 4 days. Because it's Monday and it'll be Thursday. But anyway. Long story short, my sister's unwell and she doesn't have COVID, but she's got a lot of bacterial infections. So I don't want to go home to the apartment, and I don't want to drive all the way back to my parents' house because I have to come back in for Thursday. So I am gonna stay over, stay at my boyfriend's house for most of the week this week. So I thought we would just have lunch. It was a saga getting this lunch. But yeah, God, I love Caesar salad. I'm so happy I bought this. I wasn't sure what I was gonna get because I went to Coles to get the food for the 4 days in which I'm here because I'm notoriously hard to feed. So I went down and I moved my car, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna drive the 5-minute walk to the shop, which probably took way longer, but at least I didn't have to carry everything quite so far home just from the car park up. But the car park is paid parking. I have to pay for 4 days worth of parking. But anyway, I went and got my 2 hours free parking at the mall to go grocery shopping, and I got this for lunch. But unfortunately, I was pretty tight on money at the moment, and oh god, there's so much dust coming in. I should close. Oh no, I did close it out. The construction site does not have its dust management under control. There is just so much dust flying up from there right now. Hope I don't get asthma. At least it's not smoke. I only really get asthma from smoke. So also, because I'm autistic, I don't like high-pitched noises. And the clothes washing machine has a pitch to it that I just have trouble tolerating, and I thought I was gonna have to buy some new. I thought I was gonna have to wash my clothes, but I thought I'd go and I'd go to Big W, buy something cheap so that I can wear it for the next few days without it being too messy. So I bought this. It's got little gold flowers and dots all over it, but it is mostly black. Because I was like, I'll just go buy 2 black shirts because you can't go wrong and they should be cheap. And they were $10, and I bought 2, not exactly the same, but the other one says something like everything's gonna be okay, California 1964, which seems like a weird place for that quote specifically. But anyway, I don't know. I thought it was mostly black with a flower in the front. So I bought those, and then in my head I didn't calculate that money away from my budget. I didn't take it into account when I was buying all the food. So So I was like $30 under, like $20 over my budget. But yeah, once that money came out, so then I had to get, I panicked because I had scanned everything through and I was at one of those automatic tellers, so I just stood there very quietly and I couldn't transfer any funds because I didn't have any left. So I had to message my mum and my sister, and then neither of them replied straight away because, you know, people have lives too, Span. So then I called my sister who's sick and at home, and I'm like, she just won't have got the message because she's asleep, so I called her and I think I woke her up. And then Mum had transferred some money across. Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better. That's better. That's better. That's better. The fridge just clicked off. But yeah, there's a beeping. Sorry, I know, don't draw attention to it, Span. Yeah, so I was standing there having a mild panic, and I couldn't, so then Sarah rang me while Mum was transferring the money across, and I couldn't hear my sister, so my phone, when it isn't on speaker, I can't hear what comes out. It's really, 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 like, dim, like the speakers don't work very well for talking on the phone, but for loudspeaker it works. So I didn't want to put her on loudspeaker in the middle of the shops while I was being like, can I please borrow some money to pay for my groceries, because, you know, I still live in fear of shame and societal rejection. Anyway, so then Sarah transferred me some money and Mum transferred me some money, so now I can afford to live, but I will be paying that back because I'm only one day away from payday. Like, I was so close. I was so close. But I'm just really lucky to have these people who can lend me the money so that I can pay them back. In the crisis when I need it. So that's just, yeah. What are you having for lunch? Or dinner? Or breakfast? Or a snack? Let's normalize eating. I love how it goes crunchy. Crunchy eating sounds are definitely my favorite. Happy Spantopia. How are we feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like a sense of purpose, but also a little bit like, oh my god, I have to get a video out. I'm currently only like one day, like this is tomorrow's video, not today's video, so I'm one day ahead, but I like to be two, but I'm only one. But yeah, I'm really enjoying Spantopia. I think it's working quite well. I don't think it'll be every month, although one of you did come up with some wonderful names like Spanvember. And I did used to put up a video every weekday when I started off, and I'm kind of thinking about going back to that, actually making it like a 9 to 5 so that every day gets a video. But we'll see how I'm going at the end of this month, because it'll be like this month, but with also, oh, there's a sausage dog. The guy's picking up his Uber Eats from his Uber Eats driver, and the driver is giving the dog a pat. Oh my god, yes. Oh, that was just wonderful. Oh my gosh. On Netflix right now, it's Chloe Hayden's new show. It's called Heartbreak High. It's a remake of the 80s or 90s Heartbreak High. And if you haven't seen it, which, you know, it only just came out and we binge watched it, I highly recommend. There are a couple of bits that are a bit, you know, dramatic and scary, but I think it was really, really well done, and Chloe Hayden is a performance autistic, and her arc, her story, not even her arc, just her representation as a human is just amazing. She's like, if I had seen that sort of representation when I was a kid, I feel like, oh, the man with the sausage dog is back. He got a second lot of Uber Eats. I really hope that they're both for him and he just couldn't decide between two foods, so he got both. I know what that's like. Yeah, Quinny is a great character. Like, she's at school and she's got her noise cancelling headphones on, and she knows that she's autistic, and it shows it, like, overwhelm and stuff, and just a bubbly, bright, happy personality. And there's one line in there that is so good, like best snapback. And the fact that it was able to be put into this Netflix is amazing. It's a comment on Sia, by the way. But yeah, oh my god, so cool. And all of the characters are actually quite lovable and interesting, and I liked the plot and the storyline, and I thought they did the story they were telling. I thought they told it really well. So yeah, if you're interested, check that out. I nearly finished my salad. I do feel like I'm gonna have one more piece of pineapple before I finish. Listen. Way to kill the vibe. Construction site. I've got my noise cancelling headphones. They're just charging at the moment, so I will be able to block out all of the beeping and the screeching of the lift, which isn't happening right now, thank god. Yum, 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 yum. But yeah, I had a little bit of a panic attack at Coles when I couldn't pay for the money. Didn't have enough money to pay for the food that I had, and I had 5 cents in my savings account. I'm very grateful for family. I found out that I am living well below the poverty line on my income because I'm on disability in Australia, which is amazing because I've got the DSP payment coming in, so I can live. But if you look at how much that actually is, there's like the poverty line, and I'm well below it. I'm well below minimum wage. So money's a struggle. I'm like, sure, I shouldn't be buying Caesar salads pre-made, but like it's $5. If I stopped eating avocado on toast, maybe in poverty I could buy a house. Anyway, enough talk about money, unless you want to talk about money, in which case leave comments. I'm more than happy to talk about money. But that's part of the reason why I get so excited and feel a sense of value when my art sells, because life be hard and I'm struggling. Speaking of, this isn't listed on my Etsy shop, which is Spantopia, but this is something I've made. It's a little coaster. It's got this dark tree in the night sky and my astronaut. My space them. like they don't mind. They, she, he, it, sees him, sees her. It's my character. I should be able to remember to call it by their pronouns. I'm really bad at that. Because I'm they, she as well, but I always refer to myself like when I'm writing and stuff as she. Except for occasionally when I'm like, who are they? Oh, that's a good coffee. So I'm just gonna have my little Mars bar now, I'm feeling so much better. I was getting like lightheaded and a bit hangry. Now, if you're gluten free, I don't know if you'll be able to tolerate these. What are these? Mars bars, because it has glucose syrup, and barley malt extract. But those two things are so heavily processed that I don't actually get a reaction from eating Mars bars. So just watch out for that if you're just like, I didn't know they were gluten free. They're kind of not, maybe. I mean, they are so low in it that it depends on what your allergies are and what it's like for you, but I don't personally react from these, so I allow myself to eat them. Delicious. I haven't had one in so long. So what else is new? I'm missing my little fingernail. It's in my pocket, I just need to stick it back on. Oh. It's chewy. I bought a game. I got a game that's really new release. It only just came out, and it's called The Wandering Village. The Wandering Village. So it's like a world building game, or a city building game, a bit like Age of Empires, but without all the battle and stuff, or like Caesar or Pharaoh, or one of those games where you basically are God, but not like a God game. But anyway, you get to control this village, and like you gotta feed the people and house them and build up infrastructure and stuff. But you're in a post-apocalyptic world on the back of a giant creature called an Onbu, and that's just, it's so cool, it's so cute, and it's like the moral dilemma of, if I do this thing to advance my village, it might hurt my Onbu, or there's no way I'm gonna hurt my Onbu, I need it to survive, so we have to live together in like a symbiotic relationship, because we are feeding the Onbu, and the Onbu is giving us protection out of the toxins, because all the low to the ground, it's really hard to breathe, but if you're up high on the back of this Onbu, and I learned, oh, you can breathe better, but I did learn that in Japanese language, onbu, nubu, means piggyback ride, so that's really cool that the creature is called Piggyback when the whole town is literally on the back of this creature, so that's really cool. But yeah, it's really good. I've played probably 10-15 hours of it now, and I've just gotten past the like tutorial part, well, probably like 5 hours ago, but more than that. But I finished the tutorial part, and like I haven't died yet. And I built this like big monument, so it's like I win. It's your continued survival, so I don't know if I just keep winning forever until I eventually die. But you get to pick up villages who are like poisoned, and then you can heal them with like your doctors and stuff. But that was on the very, very basic, easy version version, and there's 2 more difficulty levels after that, so I'm only doing the new beginners one. But I think I can have multiple save files, so I think today, after this, after I finish eating, I'm getting a headache real bad. But after I finish eating, I'm gonna edit this video and upload it, but then after that I'm gonna play again because I've got it here, and I'm gonna do it in, I think I'm gonna just do it in a real hard mode and then expect to die basically, and then go and do it in medium. So that's my plan, I'm pretty excited. Christian's mom got me this cup. Life is short, but so are my legs, and I keep it here, and it's the only cup I use here, and I love it. Chocolate tapping. The microphone's just here, by the way. Good microphone, Lipton brand. I don't really watch mukbangs or anything, but I do think it's good representation to see other people eating, and to just normalize eating. And I know some people like the sounds, and I don't hate the sounds, but it's not something I would choose to watch, but it's something I would choose to make. Not that this is a mukbang, this is just hanging out. Sorry about that. I just thought you might like to have lunch. The other day, yesterday, Kristen had some friends over and they were playing board games. And they were here from like 11 a.m-ish, which is before lunchtime, right? And they left at like, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 in the evening, right? Which is well after lunchtime. And they didn't eat. They ate lollies and they ate like fizzy drinks. But I didn't have lunch. The Uber driver from before is doing a 3-point turn in the like driveway. He could literally just go out that way and then around the block. It's a tiny block, but he did a full 3-point turn instead. Alright. Well, I've officially finished lunch, and my battery's going low. My battery. You're getting tired. You're getting so tired. So I'm just gonna have a mouthful of my giant Lipton iced tea. I hope it doesn't hurt my cold sore. This is just for me. This is not a share bottle. That was a funny noise. Oh god, I love it. Something in here is addictive. It's probably the sugar, I guess, but water, tea, extract, sugar, fructose, food acid, lemon juice, flavors, acidity regulator, antioxidant, natural sweetener. Who knows? Ah, got it. That was close. I think it's also windy. Alright, thank you so much for having lunch with me. I really enjoyed the experience of eating together. I hope that you're having a better digestive issue than me.